Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 30th. You start with this Happy Happy card and this Fates card. I love both. These are two of my favorite cards in this deck. This girl here is like channeling happiness, and this Fates card kind of represents like fated, happy events coming in for you. You always get these cards of happiness with me, Libra, which is really funny. Like the Ten of Cups comes up for you all the time, or I think you've had that Happy Happy card with me before. And, I've been saying to you for like, a year at least that I think that you kind of like doing things that make you happy is going to be very important. Like finding things that make you happy is going to be important as well. And so, I think that's definitely something you've been working on, or maybe it's something you need to work on. I'm not sure. Could be both for some of you. But I definitely feel happiness is here, Libra. You have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. This could be hard work, but I actually feel pretty good about it because you have that Empress. You also have the Nine of Pentacles, the Star. You do have the Devil here, and, the Devil could say that you need to make sure that you're creating balance. But, the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands are both hard work cards. The Ten of Wands, the story of this card is that he planted those wands in the fields behind him, and now he is carrying his harvest home right here. So he is about to have a harvest. With the Two of Pentacles, same thing. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard. So I would say that if you are working hard at this time, make sure that you are also playing hard as well. The problem with the Ten of Wands is, personally, I consider it a good card because, again, he's about to reach his goal. But the problem is that he cannot see how close he is. Those wands are right in front of his face. And so he can't see how close he is to the goal, and he can't see the forest through the trees. So, maybe he needs to take a break. Maybe he needs to make sure that some of those wands are actually his. Like sometimes the Ten of Wands can say that you are working hard, which could be good, but also you might be carrying the burdens of other people, and that can slow you down. So sometimes we have to look at the work that we're doing, and we need to make sure that we actually need to do what we're doing. And, I would definitely do that. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard, like I said. So I think a lot of you have been working hard and playing hard. And, I really don't feel much here. Like, I do feel that it's going to be like a busy, I even think like through the beginning of the year, maybe the first couple months, you could find yourself being more busy. Even though this is a weekly reading, as I always say, the energy doesn't just like start and stop. Things can last for a long time. So, I think for a lot of you, this is saying you're just going to be putting in the work. The good thing is that you have the Empress. The Empress can definitely represent getting a result, and so can the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. So I think a lot of you could be, manifesting or, kind of creating the abundance for the work that you're doing, which is obviously a good thing. This could also say you're very attractive at this time. Doesn't matter what gender you are, but we do see a good amount of love here. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. So there definitely could be a cups type person, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. As I always say, I think people, when they see like a bunch of cups cards, they're like, oh, it's a water sign. But, it's like really the court cards are meant to be like an archetype, so it could say this is a person who is like very connected to their emotions. It could be a person who's very dreamy, but it really could be any sign. So again, whatever, take it how it resonates. Let's see. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about taking the lead, and Two of Wands is also about kind of like finishing one thing up and stepping forward and doing something new. So a lot of you could be getting to this like finish line in your life with that Ten of Wands, and you're just like getting ready to take the lead and do something new, which I think, of course, would be a good thing. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of Ten of Pentacles energy at the end of the year here. Like pretty much everyone has had the Ten of Pentacles. I think people are very focused on, kind of like this energy. We're getting closer to the end of Uranus and Taurus. Uranus and Taurus kind of like pushes everyone in the collective to create more freedom. And the Ten of Pentacles kind of would be the ultimate version of freedom for, you personally. And for everyone, this is different. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles just represents everything you want and desire in your life. And, of course, again, do we ever have everything? No, of course not. That would defeat the purpose of life. But, I think working towards having it all is a worthy goal. Like I said, do we ever get there? Probably not. But, I think working towards it is a good idea. And so a lot of you could be more focused on creating freedom, again, with that Uranus and Taurus energy. With the Empress, you have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, again, I feel pretty good about this. Sometimes I don't really like the Four of Pentacles because, he's kind of like limiting himself and he's limiting what he's holding on to. And so he's kind of like saying, this is as good as I can do. That's why he's holding on to those Four Pentacles. But I feel pretty good about this for you. The Four Pentacles can represent stability or creating more stability in your life. And, again, we have great cards of stability here. 10 of Pentacles, Empress, 9 of Pentacles. These are all very good. So, there you go. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this Make Your Mark card. It says, stick to a decision and don't allow any outside forces to sway you. Yes, I think everyone should do this. You have the Star, and everybody's been getting the Star. The Star is about having one big goal, wish, or dream that you accomplish. It's like picking one thing and making it happen. And like everybody gets this, so clearly, I think 2025 could be a year. I'm pretty sure I said this in the 2025 readings, that it might be a good year to just like pick one big thing and make it happen. It's like your single focus. And to make something a single focus, all you have to do is you just have to take one tiny step towards it every single day. And it can be something very small, and before you know it, you'll get there. So, that's what I would do. You have the Stag Spirit. It says, you are meant for great things. Trust in all that you have to offer. There you go. Definitely. I think you are the star in this reading here, Libra. You have the Fates card. You have the Star card. It could say this could be you. You have the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Star. So again, some of you could be attracting a person, could be a water sign. Capricorn also stands out to me, and so does Aquarius as well, or Taurus. So those are the signs that really stand out to me. It could be any sign, general reading. But I think that if you are attracting a person, it could be someone who is very emotionally connected. He's sitting in the middle of the ocean here, and he has all these choppy waters around him. But the point of the King of Cups is he isn't really worried about everything that's going on around him. He is very focused, and he's not concerned at all because he has explored his emotions to a very deep level. So usually the King of Cups can be like a very stable type person. Doesn't matter what gender you're interested in either. It could be any gender. But, again, it could be like a very emotionally stable person that's coming in for you. You have the Two of Cups. Yeah, someone who's different than your usual type. So Two of Cups is usually two people who are different than your usual type. So they come from like two different worlds. It could literally be like a person from another country. The other funny thing I'm getting here, Libra, is that, for some, this might only resonate with like a few of you, but for some of you, I feel like this is a person where you have like you hate. This is like one of those things where it's like maybe you work with a person and you like hate this person and then you fall in love or something. I don't know. It's popping into my head. So that might make sense to some of you, but it could be one of those connections where it's like you meet a person at first, you hate them, but then you fall in love with them. I don't know. I feel like you both hate each other, by the way. So there you go. But, I think that this could, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. It popped into my head, right? So definitely could be that type of person. The Two of Cups is also you and your higher self. So I always say with the Two of Cups that you need to pay attention to the messages that you're receiving from your higher self. Like you need to pay attention to your dreams, your daydreams, the intuitions that you're having during the day. I would pay attention to that. You have the Star. I kind of feel like saying you are the Star here. You have that Fates card. She's like covered in stars all over her. So I think that a lot of you, again, it's a great time of attention for air signs because of Pluto and Aquarius. So I would be trying to get as much positive attention as you possibly can. Like I said, the Star is about having a North Star, picking like one thing, one big goal, wish, or dream, and like really making it happen. And again, I think just tiny little steps every single day is all that you need to do. Years ago, my channel was stuck at like 40,000 subscribers, and like right before COVID, basically. And, there were other readers that were like, had a channel for like a year, and they were blowing by me, right? And so I made a conscious decision at that point. I was like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And so I started developing a daily routine that I stuck to, which was, originally I was just doing like 3 videos a day. Then I figured out I needed to do 4 videos a day to like stay ahead of, posting videos consistently. And because I followed that routine, look where I am now, right? And the Star, again, it can be something very small. It does not take me very long to do these videos. I mean, it's like an hour and a half to record all 4, pretty much. And then, the editing, the titling, the doing the thumbnails, that takes extra time. But for the most part, it really isn't that big of a deal. And so, again, I think that if you just pick like one activity, like my one activity is getting these 4 videos done every single day. That's like the one thing I do. And so, and today is Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. And today is Christmas and here I am working, right? No matter what happens in my life, I do for a day, even on Christmas, right? So again, it doesn't have to be something that, takes a bunch of time. It doesn't have to be something that burns you out. It can just be something simple. With the King of Cups, you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords moving on to calmer shores. So again, a lot of you could be meeting a person who kind of guides you into like a calmer stage of your life, and that's definitely popping into my head. But you can't make this up. With the Two of Cups, you have the Four of Wands. Definitely could be a person that you will marry in the future. I always like to remind people that tarot is not set in stone. So it could just say that there is marriage potential with this person. With the Star, you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, Four of Cups is about trying again. The Four of Cups, he is disappointed with the results he's received so far, but he's getting this new opportunity here, and he needs to realize that these three cups contain the ingredients for future success. So even though he has had disappointments with what he has tried to create, he can take these lessons and the things that he's learned here with those three cups, and he can make something, the next thing more successful. So I would pay attention to what you have learned. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this Remember card and this Awaken card. I think with the Ten of Pentacles that it's important to remember, and the Star, both. We could put those two cards together, and I think it's important to remember why you want to do something. Because, again, when we remember like what our original intention is, it makes it easier to keep working during the hard times, right? And so I'm a big believer in having a strong why. Like why you want to accomplish something. Or I'm choking. Sorry, Libra, I started choking. But anyway, I was saying why. I think it's important that you have a strong why for like what you're trying to accomplish, especially with the Star and the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords, Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords says no rushing, no jumping to conclusions as well. We are kind of in like a time of illusion. We have Neptune and Pisces. We basically have Neptune and Pisces until the beginning of 2026. Yes, Neptune will move into Aries this year, but it's going to retrograde back into Pisces starting in June. And then it doesn't start moving forward again until December 6th. I can never get that out. I was born with a fat tongue, Libra. And so the TH is just, my mouth just doesn't do it. But, again, until the 6th, then that is when Neptune starts moving back into Aries. So again, you could basically say Neptune doesn't really enter into Aries until the end of 2025. Neptune and Pisces is an illusion. So it's like we have to like slow down and not jump to conclusions in any area of our life, and we have to see things clearly. So, I am getting like don't rush on the Knight of Swords. You have the Devil. I would definitely be careful with your energy with the Ten of Wands for sure, because Devil and Ten of Wands can be like other people's responsibilities weighing you down. And so make sure that your responsibilities are your own. I also kind of feel this could be like a Capricorn coming in for you. I'm not really so sure about Libra Capricorn. I don't know how that would work out, but I don't know. Again, I always tell people, don't judge people based off of their sun sign. I have the same like group of people that leaves comments on my videos since I started my channel over 10 years ago that are saying, I would never date a Leo, I would never date a Capricorn, I would never date a whatever. I'm like, okay, well, that's why you've been single again for the past 10 years. So, again, you never know. The love of your life might be a sign you hate. I have, like, it cracks me up because I've never met, like, people are different, right? I've met all sorts of different Capricorns and Leos and whatever. So, again, I would be open here. You have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence and being able to take care of yourself. I think Libra is pretty independent. Every Libra I've ever met, at least. So, I think you could be like maintaining your independence. It's also a card of gratitude and luxuries. So we have to be grateful for what we have with the Nine of Pentacles. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Ten of Cups. Like, I'm wondering if you meet a person here and it's like, I would give someone a chance, not telling you what to do. I don't think tarot should tell you what to do, but it's like, I'm wondering if you meet a person and it's like, maybe your first impression is not like mind-blowingly amazing, but Ten of Cups is very good. So, I would give someone a chance here if you meet a person that you're like kind of interested in. With the Devil, you have the Hangman. The Hangman is kind of like hangman mode. He has put himself in hangman mode, and he has done this to gain enlightenment. And so the Hangman could just say that it's time for you to start moving forward towards like a goal, wish, dream, something that you're trying to accomplish. It could also say that with the Devil, in the Ten of Wands that, it's time to set yourself free from responsibilities that are not yours, which is definitely a message that I'm receiving in this reading. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant says you've learned a lot of lessons. So does the Four of Cups right next to it, right here. Again, he's had to learn from these three cups that are in front of him. The Hierophant is the teacher. The Hierophant can just say, the universe has been handed out life lessons to you, Libra. And the good news is that you could be kind of like moving past those life lessons. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Bee Spirit. It says, sweet results await. Love it. You have this Elephant. It says, learn from the past. Definitely Four Cups and the Hierophant together are definitely saying to me that there are like lessons in the difficulties that you've been through. And so you need to use those lessons to be more successful or to learn. You have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups can be a knight in shining armor. So again, if you're looking for love looks really good in this reading. Could be any sign that's coming in for you. It could be like a very dreamy person as well. Even if we look at like the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and even the Hierophant. The Hierophant, he communicates with both sides. He communicates with heaven, and he brings the messages from heaven down to earth. And, it's kind of giving me the vibes that you could be, attracting a person who has a lot of dreams or a lot of ideas. So that might be something that stands out to you. You have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a victory, or Ace of Swords can be a big win coming in for you. Ace of Swords is also balance, so you could be creating a lot of balance in your life at this time. I think for you, Libra, that the important thing with the Ace of Swords is that the Ace of Swords is a card of laser-like focus, and it's a card of focusing on, it's kind of like a card of focusing on truth, but this would be like your truth, what you believe to be true about the world or about life or about whatever you're doing. You have the Page of Cups. So again, could be like an admirer or a secret admirer that's coming in for you. So if you want love, this looks good. He also has this fish right here in his cup. And I always say like that fish might not be real. That fish might be part of his imagination. And again, this is kind of like a very imaginative reading in some ways. You have, the cups, all these cups cards, which can be very dreamy. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups and the Star, which could represent like a goal, wish, or dream or something that you're trying to manifest. And so the Page of Cups says like now is the time to go for, something that is fated with that Fates card that will make you happy as well with that happy card. With the Knight of Cups, what do you know? You have the Two of Cups, definitely love coming in for you. I'm not saying that this person's coming in this week, but definitely could be coming in at the beginning of the year. Two of Cups really tells me that this is something that's going to start with communication. So you might just start by like talking to this person, and then it kind of goes from there. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is normally like regrets and sadness, but showing up in the good stuff, it would say that you are practicing gratitude. He needs to be grateful for these two cups, then he gets this bridge in the castle. But again, I think coming up in the good stuff, it's saying you are practicing gratitude. With the Page of Cups, you have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith towards something new. And again, I think you need to take a risk on your dream, or you need to take a leap of faith towards something that you are dreaming of, or something that you are like wanting to create. You have this Valley card. It says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Happy is about choosing happiness. So again, I think that you focusing on doing things or, choosing happiness in general would be a very good idea. A couple of signs have had a very similar message at the end of the year here. So, clearly it's a time for us to kind of like nurture our happiness. You have this Yoke card. It says feeling tied down and frustrated. And so Ten of Wands, right? Ten of Wands says you need to make sure that your responsibilities are your own, and make sure that you are not like taking on other people's responsibilities. That could be leading to frustration. You have this Light card. It says stepping into new experiences. I would definitely encourage that. One thing I will say is the 2025 readings, they were really kind of like pushing people to explore variety in life. And so if your life has basically been the same for a very long period of time, it might just be a good time to do new stuff, right? To try new things. Just that simple. You have this Camel card. It says persevere and you will overcome problems. Yeah, like I said, there is a certain amount of ease in this reading. Empress, all she has to do is wave that scepter in front of her and the wheat will grow. But she also, it doesn't necessarily say things will be easy, and she doesn't necessarily not work hard, but she is efficient, right? She does the work that produces a result. And so there is a little bit of perseverance here. I think that there is a need for you to like keep pushing and to make things happen, right? So don't give up on whatever you're trying to manifest. You have this wishbone. It says, wish granted. So what a great way to end this reading. Very good reading, Libra. I love it. But definitely could be some sort of wish or wish fulfillment as well. You have really good cards for it. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Empress, Star, 9 of Pentacles. I mean, all really good. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.